Hello and welcome to the artefact demonstration for the project Creating Social Media Functionality for the Benefit of a Virtual Learning Environment Users for the course Software Engineering. I'll be showing you the artefact Classroom, which is an adaptation of an open source solution for forums that's titled Flarum. I've adapted it and called it Classroom. I'm going to be showing all the most important user functionality to fulfill the requirement specification stated in the project. To begin, I can navigate to the URL of the web server which hosts the artefact. That's gibberthomas.co.uk. Once here, I enter the All Discussions page. There is the option to sign up and log in. First, I'm going to be signing up a user. You have to sign up before you can do any of the core functionality. To sign up, you can either select the Start a Discussion or Sign Up options. I'm going to be signing up with an email created using my web hosting provider. That email is demo1@gibbard.co.uk. The username can be whatever you want as long as it's unique, so I'll set it as demo1. The email is demo1@gibberthomas.co.uk and the password is specific to that email. Sign up. Once signed up, an email will be sent to that email address asking for verification. You can't use any of the core functionality before verification, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to my email provider and verify the email. Now that the email has been verified, you progress to the All Discussions page, which shows you all of the posts that correspond to this system. This is what a normal user would see when they navigate to the URL and they have already been logged in. As I'm logged in as a user, there is limited functionality through the restriction of permissions. For example, I'm not able to edit, rename, delete any posts that are not my own. Before I create a post, I'm going to show the functionality for logging in through Facebook and Google. I've already created a Facebook account and a Google account specific for this demonstration. To log in through Facebook, you select the login option, log in with Facebook, and it will open the authentication window. Once open, it will, if you are logged in as your Facebook user, which in my case is user1classroom@gmail.com, then it will automatically log you in without having to enter your details. If you are not logged in through Facebook, then it will require you to enter your details. I'll quickly log out of Facebook to show you what that looks like. Now that I've logged out of Facebook, I can show you what the authentication screen looks like when you're not already logged into Facebook. You select the login with Facebook option and it will ask you to enter your email or phone number that corresponds to your account and your password. It's remembered the email that corresponds to the Facebook account created for this demonstration and is prompting for password. Now that I've entered the password, I can select login and it will log me into the system. The same situation applies for logging through Google, which I can show you quickly. You select the login option, log in with Google. If you're already signed into a Google account, it will progress automatically to the All Discussions page. However, I'm not logged in, so I need to select the user, which is user0classroom@gmail.com. I enter the password that corresponds to that account. And it will log me in. The Facebook and Google users, when they're created, as well as all accounts, are automatically enrolled as an ordinary user. To change the role that applies to a user, an admin would have to select your profile and select the role of either user, teacher, or administrator. To show the core functionality, I'm just going to log back into the Demo1 account. Now that I'm logged in and the account has been verified, I am able to post a discussion. The manner in which you post a discussion is by selecting the Start a Discussion option. Once you select that option, it will open this page element which prompts for a discussion title, which is what will appear in the All Discussions page, a tag which corresponds to a sub-organization. So the tags that are currently active are programming, relational databases, software engineering and general, and it will ask you to write a post. By default, you have to input into all three of these fields for you to be able to post a discussion. So I'm just going to write a discussion quickly, test discussion demo 1, and I'll write a description for the post. So test description demo 1. I also have to select a tag, as I mentioned. You can choose from the free tags. You can have as many tags as you want. I'm just going to select the programming tag. This means that when you search for posts applying to programming, this particular post that I'm just creating will appear. Once you've selected a tag, you can click Post Discussion. Once you've posted the discussion, you'll redirect to within the discussion where you can view replies. To post a reply to the discussion, you can either select the reply option here or the Write a Reply option. It will open a similar element to when you're posting a discussion, which will prompt for you to write a reply. I'm just going to input a reply. And I can post it. It will appear below the post description, which you can see here. And this is the core functionality of the system. Once you've posted a discussion, you are able to amend certain details of it if it's your own discussion. To amend the details of your own discussion, you can either navigate back to the All Discussions page and you can select the Settings option on the side. Here you can either rename the post or delete it. If you select the rename option, it will just simply prompt for new input and ask you to select the rename option. If you wish to delete, you have the option to delete so that it no longer applies, it can no longer be visible from everyone else, or you can delete it forever. However, an administrator is only able to do the delete forever option. You can restore it so that everyone can see it again. Whilst in the discussion, you are able to change the description that corresponds to that post or delete it. This will delete the post entirely. And you're also able to edit replies and delete replies. If you delete a reply, it will be invisible to everyone, however you are able to restore it. You also have the option to rename the post and delete it under the reply option. Whilst a discussion is selected, you also are able to view a side panel, which shows you the most recent posts, or in this case, the latest posts on the All Discussions page. This is useful so you can quickly navigate between discussions. Each user has a unique profile that corresponds to them. If you select the username in the top right and the profile option, you're able to see these settings. The profile will show you posts and replies that correspond to you. You can either select the posts or just the individual discussions. To change settings, you can either select the settings option in the bottom left of this panel, or you can select the username and the settings option. The settings that you can change are a prompt for a new password, which will send an email to that particular email, which will have a link allowing you to change the password, or you can change the email that corresponds to this account. You can change the details for when you will receive a notification. You can deselect the options for renaming a discussion and someone liking your post. However, emails cannot be done only by an administrator. You can change the privacy options, which will change when people can see that you're online. Seeing that you're online is made available by the green dot with the online text next to it. If I deselect that option, that will change. A user can also change their picture, their profile picture. You can do so by browsing from your directories. Other functions involve searching for users and discussions through those users. If I were to look for a particular teacher to see if they've given any updates regarding a course, I could search for that particular teacher. A teacher is teacher 0. I select them and I can see posts that they've made and replies that they've made to every post. So I'll be able to view a post based off of the search for the teacher. Another element is searching via tags. I'm able to select the tags that I want to search by, which can be done by selecting the 3 options here, which are just test options, as well as the general, which generally is the default. However, I can search for specifically programming and post to specifically programming discussions if I select the programming tag option. I'm able to filter the manner in which the posts are sorted through the option here, which allows me to change it to top, newest, latest and oldest. The top relates to the ones with the most replies. So the 2 with 2 replies are at the top, and the posts with the fewer replies are at the bottom. I can mark all of the posts as red. When they are not red, they appear with slightly whiter text. When they're selected, the text is grayed out. So if I select that option, all of the discussions will be grayed out, and I can also refresh the page so that any new discussions that were posted in the time that I was online would now appear. That is all of the core functionality. The only other functions that are really available are the options to log out. Teachers and administrators also have the option to view flagged posts. The manner in which you flag a reply or discussion is through selecting the post. You can't select your own, so I'm going to select this Facebook one. If I click on the settings option and click the flag option, it will open the options for deciding where to flag it. They are off-topic, inappropriate, spam or other in which you state text. If you select this option, so if I click off-topic and put flag post, a notification will be sent to a teacher or an administrator that a post has been flagged. I'll quickly log out and log back into a teacher to show you what that looks like in a moment. From that screen, a teacher or administrator would be able to view the post and decide whether to delete it or to remove the flag. You could flag for, say, if somebody's bullying, spamming the discussions page, or using it inappropriately, as often users will do. Once a flag has been posted, it will appear in the flag posts notification panel. If I select that option as an administrator, I can see all active flags. If I select that option, it will navigate to the post and to the reply, highlighting it, allowing me to either delete the post or dismiss the flag. As an administrator or a teacher, I'm able to suspend users who misuse the system consistently. The option to suspend users is available if I select the user by either clicking on their profile picture or their name. If I select another user as an administrator, I can also see any active flagged posts that are available if I just dismiss this flag. Under controls, I have the option to suspend a user. From this option, you have the option to unsuspend them if they are currently suspended, suspend them indefinitely, which means that they're not able to access their account for an unlimited amount of time, which can be undone by the not suspended option, or suspended for a limited amount of time, which orders it by days. Once you receive a like or a reply on one of your posts, you'll receive a notification. Notifications can be viewed by selecting the notification panel, which will show all notifications that correspond to your account. You can mark them all as read, similarly to the All Discussions page. That was all the basic functionality of the Classroom artifact. Thank you for watching.